Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Sunday, May 8th. Just shoot. My mind all screwed up, y'all. Bear with me. Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm sitting outside this gym, about to go in and work on my physical and mental health by getting in a good workout, hopefully. And I was thinking about the state of the world, where we are as human beings, as mankind. And why is it that myself, no. Well, I'm included. I'm a human being. I'm here too. Why is it that people nowadays are able to act, carry on, and behave the way they do, or the way we do, and it's no big deal? People harm other people, and it's no big deal. They don't flinch. You got women that will come outside naked, wearing little to nothing at all, and no big deal. People will say any and everything out of their mouth. No big deal. I watched the video of this little girl, probably about 4 years old, by the name of Miss Shirley. They call her little 4-year-old Miss Shirley. They got her on this video with this influencer, line dancer, trail ride celebrity, or whatever you call her, by the name of Tay Cheesy. I think that's her name. Dancing with this little 4-year-old girl in an adult manner, grinding her hips, the little girl grinding her hips and bumping and grinding with a little 4-year-old girl. The little girl is all over the internet, especially in the trail ride blues circles, Southern Soul. And she's dancing and dressing in a way that's, to me, inappropriate for a 4-year-old little girl. And the adults are all around her, egging it on, hyping it on, laughing, having a good time with the little 4-year-old girl like it's cute. How are they able to do that and don't see no problem with it? And if you say something about it, they come at you. How are people able to do this nowadays? Exploit children for fame, for money. Don't matter. Ain't nothing wrong with it today. Somebody like me, or if you somebody who would call it out, who do you think you are? You ain't all that. Who are you to judge? Blah, blah, blah. What is it that allows people to do stuff like that? That allows women to come outside looking the way they look, naked? The men. Especially the younger men. We got some old men doing it too. Pants down to the knees. We all know about that. We've been complaining about that for a minute. But what is it about today that makes us do stuff that people 40, 50 years ago didn't do. Still human beings. They're human beings too. We've always had sin. We've always had wrong. Wrong ain't nothing new. Sin ain't nothing new. The devil, wickedness, been around since the beginning of time. Right? We've always had evil, always had wickedness, always had wrongdoing. So we can't blame it on that because we had this 50 years ago, 60 years ago, wickedness, evil, sin. Sin has always been sin. But what is it about today that we're missing then? That allows us to be able to do stuff with no remorse, no consideration for how it's going to affect other people. See, I still have this trait that keeps me from being able to do a lot of this stuff. I still have this quality within me to where I may do something wrong. I may harm someone. I may mistreat somebody that didn't deserve it. But I still got this trait in me that a majority of people nowadays don't have. The way if I do you wrong, I'm not going to be okay with it. It's going to hurt me to hurt you if you didn't deserve it. I'm going to feel a certain type of way if I don't carry myself in a manly manner. If I walk around here looking in the kind of way, my pants hanging off my ass, talking all funny. Again, I'm not perfect. So I will error, F up, do something or say something I ain't got no business doing. But I still got this trait within me to where when I do it, I'm not okay with it. And I will fix the behavior. What is it that this world is missing? It's not God. God's still here like he was 60, 70 years ago and since the beginning of time. We can't blame it on sin and evil because evil and sin was here 60 years ago when people weren't behaving the way they're behaving now. So we can't blame sin and evil. So what is it? Shame. There is no shame anymore. Once upon a time, people had this thing where they had this feeling when they did something that was out of order, something that was wrong, where they felt shame. I've recently done something that I'm not okay with, and I feel shame, right? I'm ashamed of my most recent behavior, an action that I just did that wasn't right. I ain't gonna share all that with y'all. But I did something I didn't have no business. Didn't mean no harm. But I was wrong nonetheless. And I ended up hurting somebody. And me, I still have this characteristic that was instilled in me, whether it be by my parents or what have you, of shame. I'm ashamed of myself right now for something I did that harmed somebody. I asked for forgiveness. I apologized, and that's all I can do and move on to correct the behavior. But I feel ashamed of that. And that's what's missing nowadays in our society, the lack of shame. People have no shame anymore. They're not ashamed of anything. I'll do, say, and do and feel however I want. And won't feel no type of way about it. And look at you crazy if you say something. We say make America great again. The only way we're going to make America great again, we got to start by making shame great again. Human beings being ashamed to act a certain way. To where if they act that certain way, because they are human and we will fall and do dumb shit. But after you do dumb shit, shame should kick in and say, you know damn well you ain't got no bit. What are you thinking? What's wrong with you? Don't do that no more. Aren't you ashamed of yourself for behaving like that? Aren't you ashamed of yourself for saying that? Aren't you ashamed of yourself for doing that? Are you ashamed of yourself for hurting that person? No shame. That what will allow Tay Cheesy and Miss Shirley's mother and anybody else that find that cute to see a 4-year-old girl dancing like that and see no problem with it. They have no shame. Ain't no shame in the game, as the saying goes. Ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame. I do what I want to do. What you gonna do about it? Free country. That ain't what free country means. That you should walk around here with no shame. Yes, we live in a free country. Does that mean you should be free of shame? No guilt. No, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. Forgive me. Do people apologize anymore? I still feel the need to apologize to people. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe I'm stupid. Some people I may hurt that I should have hurt. You effing with me. You get no apology to me for that. But there's some people I hurt, man. Good people. I was dead wrong. Whether they forgive me or not, I feel some shame about that shit. I asked the person, please forgive me. I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. And they ain't got to forgive me. But at least I reached out like, that was fucked. That was effed up what I did. Can we bring that back, please? Because if we don't bring that back, we as a society in America and in this world, we're done. It don't matter what politician we elect. It don't matter. Whoever you voted for, don't matter. If we don't make shame great again, coupled with guilt, you should feel guilty, convicted. Something within you should make you feel bad, like I feel bad right now because I did somebody wrong. But most people nowadays don't give a damn. That's why if you get somebody good, if you find a good person nowadays, man, woman, child, or dog, don't take it for granted. Like I made the mistake of doing a time or two in my life. You get good people in your life. See, I'm a good person. I know it. And I've been taken for granted too. So I should know better than to turn around and take for granted having a good person in my life. A good people, good friend, woman, teacher, whoever. But I still would take it for granted. The difference is I will feel shame about that shit. I will feel guilty about it. I can't do nothing to you and be okay with it. I ain't saying I can't do nothing to you. That's wrong. I'm not telling you I won't do you wrong. But I'm telling you I won't be okay with it. That's all you can ask for in a human being nowadays, because we all will do somebody wrong. We all at some point in time will need forgiveness from God and from others. We all will need to be forgiven for something. But what good is the forgiveness if you have no shame? You have no guilt about the wrong you did. You don't care. And that's the problem. We got too many people willing to do you wrong, or just willing to do any and everything they feel like doing with no guilt, no shame. That's the problem. Make shame great again, or we will never be able to make America great again. Get it, got it, good. Bye. And to anybody that I hurt, my best friend, my subscribers, my family, and whoever else have shown me nothing but love. And if I hurt you, which I'm sure I have, at some point in time, I'm ashamed of what I did to you. I feel guilty for how I did you. And I'm sorry. Now, get it, got it, good. Bye.